Shit. Just shit.
Breathe.
No, I'm fine. I stressed myself out way too much today. Way too much.
Same. Yeah, this is the first time I've sat down all day.
Well, hello and welcome back to this, what was supposed to be our very special Yuletide show on December the 21st. However, technical difficulties through a DDoS attack on Roll20 have been giving us recurring issues, and unfortunately, two of our players are out through no fault of their own. So the decision has been made, considering where we are, what we want to do, and what I wanted to achieve, and reveal to all of you that we're probably just going to say hello, wish everyone happy Yuletide, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, all of it, Happy New Year, and then cut it short. That said, hey, everybody, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
You all have big plans. What are you all off to do next week? Everyone ready for Christmas and all that next week?
Yes.
Mostly ready.
Don't all answer at once. Hell.
Well, we had all the kids and family over last week because we knew we weren't going to be here, so we're done already.
Yeah, we're done. So
very cool.
It was good. We did a white elephant, and it was super awkward.
Oh yeah.
I feel like those tend to go exactly one of two ways, but they're usually a brand of awkward. Fun awkward sometimes still, but
yeah.
Right. Gina got mad at me today because I took stuff out to the dumpster and somebody was throwing away a perfectly good set of cast iron pans. They weren't lodge pans, mine, but they were, cast iron, right? So I scrubbed them out with the steel wool, got them all ready, and she's like, "You've already got a bunch of cast iron. What are you gonna do with it?" And I'm like, "Well, for the white elephant, you know." And she's just like, "No, you are not giving your family used cast iron pans that you found from the dumpster." And I'm like, "But they're perfectly good cast iron pans, you know." And she's like, "No,
they
can live through anything.
They're seasoned. Tis the
People would've fought over
season."
that.
Right. So now I have more cast iron pans.
Nice. You can never have too many cast iron pans.
You really can't. You really can't. You're flying, Dana?
Yeah, I am heading to see my family over on the West Coast. Already said my hey ho's to the folks in DC, but yeah, gonna be headed to West Coast, Best Coast for the holiday season. Should be pretty cool. Pretty psyched about it. But there are still, packing and still some shopping. So there's still some shit I need to get done.
Right. So when is your flight? And I'll tell you when you start packing. Yeah, it's like, let me guess.
My flight is tomorrow, like early evening.
So you'll start packing tomorrow at about lunchtime? Are you like me?
Yeah, maybe in the morning because I am an anxious person, actually. But
the Uber comes at 5 a.m. It's 1. Yeah, start packing.
Yeah. Inevitably, going to flights or anything important involves at least 20 minutes of me sitting around fully ready, staring at the clock because I don't want to be the person who shows up too late.
Right?
So.
Yeah. I'm the same. Absolutely the same. I in an effort to be ready, because we did all of our shopping on Thanksgiving evening and Friday morning. Yay, Amazon. We did an Amazon year. It was very easy. Just like, what was your list? Okay, yeah. I love you enough to afford that. Yeah. So it's super easy. So that's all done. Everything's wrapped. And then just to get ahead of the game, last weekend, I made the 5 batches of cookie dough. And now it's sitting in these big 4-pound chubs in the freezer. And I took some out earlier today and let it thaw and did it. So that's all I have left is just to bake up cookies and just kind of enjoy. And then it was getting ready for this.
Yeah. I hear you did something extra special to get ready.
I did. So we're gonna do a special sneak peek for those of you that deigned to turn out tonight. I just need some music in the background before I bring this up. So I'm going to bring up the Roll20 screen. I don't think I'm giving anything away here.
Are you in? Did you get in?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm in. Are you able to bring it up?
Oh, it is working. Yep.
Yeah, able to bring it up?
Okay.
No service errors this time, so that's good.
Excellent. So what you were going to get is after you explored the cottage, and we will still do that because things and stuff, and there are plot hooks and denouement and revelations that need to be made.
Denouement.
Yeah, like the
Denouement.
Dana, you're the editor. Do you? Because I will
Denouement.
butcher it. It's the
French. Yeah, it's it's.
That was my first guess.
It is French. It's like, yeah, that's one of those other words that I should look up the official definition for. But it's like, it's not the climax, but it's a similar vibe.
Yeah, I always thought it was the wind down to the epilogue.
Yeah, I think that's kind of, it's like, yeah, the reveal afterwards. It's like the climax is like, whoa, and then the denouement is the like flourish for it. Is how I picture it. But again, this is vibes based, so.
Right. Well, that's the best way to write. This is the way I feel that. This is what I feel this word should mean. Okay, so
that's
you come
what
in.
Language actually is.
It really
turns out it's all made up.
You meet Bavlorna, and she has greeted all of you, and the one thing that you'll note is when she does greet all of you, well, welcome into my house. What a pleasure to see you all. She sounds a lot like somebody you already know. And,
yeah, I was gonna say.
And she knows all of you by name, and then she goes to introduce herself. And and who am I? Well, let me tell you. Warm, oozy mud and fat biting flies, the smell a thing makes after it dies, doing a deal and making it sting. These are just a few of my favorite things. Taking long dips in my own private pool, plotting and scheming about torturing fools, stitching up critters with moldy old string. Yup, these are just a few of my favorite things. Tricking old Scabby or that freaking Lynn, screwing him over, just can't wait to begin. Doing my sister dirty just makes my heart sing, if I had a heart. These are just a few of my favorite things. See, name's Bavlorna Blightstraw. Hello and how do you do? I suggest you remember my favorite things, lest I make you one too. That was
damn.
I got it.
Oh my god, I love it.
Damn.
Charlie.
Oh,
that's
boy.
bananas.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's so fun.
See, now I'm feeling
Thank
festive and afraid to fight this hag.
Yeah. If I could just find
the one
back
on the left or the one on the right?
She's the one on the left. The one on the right is Charm, the Darkling Elder that you spoke to the balloon boys.
The one that was going to be climbing in the window or something that you were picturing.
Yeah.
They also look nice. I think everyone, this is just going to be a nice little tea party we get to join, right?
They're smiling. They're happy.
Absolutely.
That song was very inviting. I feel very comfortable.
Yes.
It's very inviting. It sounds like somebody Sadie would know.
Did sound like
anyhow, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it in a couple weeks. But I'm going to give you stuff to think about.
Cool.
All right. Bobby, when you ask, where is Charmaine, Bavlorna would reply to you, that stage isn't set. She isn't here, dwarf. She's somewhere in the future. And let's see. For you, Sadie, asking about where's Mima and whatnot, she says, I have no idea when she is. And
That's not an answer.
yeah, it very much is an answer.
Time travel?
Okay.
It sounds like she knows where, but not when.
That's real. That's good catch.
And then Obrick, you ask after, what do you, this is the way, Obrick, what do you specifically ask her for? And then when we come back in a couple weeks, we'll get into what you have to do for her to earn this.
Well, I think he's kind of put it together that the hat and his memories kind of went away at the same time. So he's thinking if he gets his hat back and puts it on, all the memories are going to come back. So I'm thinking he's wants his old hat back.
All right. Now keep in mind that this is all foreshadowing because we're gonna have to go through this anyway. When your your counterparts are here. The hat is restored. You put it back on, and the aphasia is gone. You now suddenly realize that you don't forget people in the morning. You now remember the people that you have forgotten all the times that you've fallen asleep, and your mind kind of fills up with like, holy crud, like a Rolodex just spills open, right? And then Bavlorna is just blinking at you with her large bulbous eyes and her slack-jawed mouth and her stinking rotten clothes and the little lornlings climbing all over and stuff. And that's when you begin to realize that you still feel as something's missing because you do not remember a family. You do not remember a home other than the honey bottles. And you now have the sense of something's missing physically, like something isn't right. Like you are not your right self. Like, you know, like something, the sense of freedom and comfortableness in your own body, that's missing as well. And as she sees this come over your face, she nods and she says, "Oh, that's right, Obrick, Your Majesty. I'm not the only one. My sisters all took something from you too." And so, yeah.
Ooh, I just got chills. I get chill bumps.
This is great. We got everyone who tuned in tonight and you were looking for an episode. Instead, you get a lore drop. That's sick, though.
You get a lore drop. Who wants to hear what she was going to tell Oak?
That feels like we should wait till, you know, at least Benji can appreciate.
Somebody else will have to tell him that story. What else do I want to say to all of you out there in Twitch land? I appreciate all of you coming in. Yeah, for this. We will do this again in 2 weeks. Thank you. That is right. If you are not a part of the Discord yet, please come and join and find the 12 Days of Yuletide and do the reaction so you get the 2023 Yuletide roll, and then you will find this secret category where every day for the next 12 days we are giving away a gift. Like a background, warlock patron, a magic item, things like that you can use in your own games and can definitely use in my games. You can also find the links for the Yuletide one-shot. I should give you the graphic, so I think everybody in here has seen it. But for the Yuletide one-shot, 3 sessions, 5 seats each. First come, first serve. So, all right. What else do we have? Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone? Yeah. All right.
We want to play, but we want to get to the hotel first to make sure that we have internet. So.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out. Just watch this space. We'll post everyone. So, from all of us to all of you, thank you for popping in and staying as loyal as you are. We love you all. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Definitely happy Yuletide. And thank you. And
New Year.
See you in the new year. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Matt, throw the thing up while we say our thing, please. Yeah. Shall we say it? Oh, yeah. And as we like to say in these parts, in the campaign of life, say yes to the quest. Thank you, everyone, and have a marvelous, marvelous evening.
Good night.
See ya.
Good night. Bye. Are we clear?